depends. It depends on the personality of the woman. Every woman's different, you know?
All right, so let me ask you this, right? When a guy do it, like, with a young female, it's crazy. It is.
Look at Keisha
But
Cole.
what about, why when the girls have young niggas, it ain't a thing?
It ain't a-
Why
Look at
thing?
Keisha Cole. How old is Keisha Cole? Like,
She's 40, in her 40s.
yeah, in her
And
40s.
the person that she's dating is in their 20s.
Like 23,
28
24.
or something like that.
Nah, he's
20,
younger.
28, no?
He's like
Whatever.
23, 24.
In the 20s. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, would you think that's inappropriate? That's
Drea 40-something, homie 22.
Look
Look
how
at
you
her.
shrugged your...
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. Yo, she just handled that like, all right.
Females
Drea-
don't
what?
take
What do you guys
accountability.
think?
Yeah.
So you think that
She
that's...
got a son his age.
Now that's kind of
So
different.
imagine he got to walk in and
That's
a
kinda
nigga
different.
his
Yeah.
age saying, yo, homie,
How is it
pick that
different? It's
up.
the same
That's
thing. It's
very
just now you know she
But
got a
that's
kid running
crazy.
around.
Yeah.
But nobody, that's what I'm saying. I'm like I said, being from the hood again
Normalize
makes it the
That's
norm.
all right.
Yes, we grew up saying, I want an older joint.
Because homie,
Da,
that's
da, da,
22.
more
Homie, that's
experience.
22
You know
is
what
the
I'm saying?
man. He's the man to his niggas. I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
He's the man. So we like you said, when I said what I said, he was like, that's fire.
Have you ever dated an older woman?
Yeah, absolutely.
You?
Yeah.
You?
He
You?
24. He 24.
Absolutely.
He's 24.
I mean,
right.
dated like, all right, so it's like
Like
new
what you mean
meanings
dated?
for
Like,
dating, right?
Yeah, like going
Have I
out,
ever
hanging
had
out.
sexual relations with
Sexual
an older woman?
relation- yeah.
Yes. Have I ever
Yeah,
been in a
absolutely.
relationship with an older woman? No.
Yeah.
What
Have I
about
ever
you?
been in a relationship with a younger girl? Yes. There wasn't no R. Kelly type young, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So, you
Things
know.
happen.
But how young is young? What I'm saying, like, say for instance, you 25, right? You can't date a girl that's what age? What you think?
I mean, I have no judgment on any of that stuff
Okay.
because that's not like something I really judge
Okay.
because I feel like I have very unrealistic expectations of relationships. I believe that if like people get into relationships, they're supposed to take care of each other.
Okay.
So I'm not thinking that you're gonna, do this person wrong and you're gonna abuse them. I'm assuming that if you willingly enter a relationship with someone, you're gonna take care of them. So if someone's 25 and they're dating someone willingly and like people are okay with it, then like I'm assuming it's a positive situation. So whatever you
let me
guys
ask
want to do,
Let me ask this. Like,
I'm not
for
judging.
everybody,
Mhm.
right? We all went to high school. You see
Yeah.
how it was when we was in high
Mhm.
school. If you a senior, you can't date no girl that's his freshman? I'm just asking. We just speaking real. Not saying that we
You could. You
I'm just
could.
asking,
Nah, you could. Yes.
Because
Yes.
that's
Yes.
your era,
Yes, you can.
right?
Yes.
The 9th to 12th, that's your
Yes,
era.
yes, you can.
Could you
But
date
there's a
girl
point.
that's
There's
in
a
the ninth
point.
if you're in the
There's a
12th?
point where you become a certain quote unquote age
To where you can't
where
date
you can't.
anything younger.
That's
if you-
crazy
so
though.
if
That's
you-
it's like 1 year.
Let's
I think
just say
it
you
becomes like a
25,
1 year
boo.
difference.
You ain't going no lower than what?
If I'm 25. 25?
18
I mean,
and up.
18 and up. That's,
Right.
Yeah, you
that's
gotta
me
think about the
personally,
age
you
of
feel me?
consent.
I
So
feel like
once you-
18 and up
The
is
law.
Right.
Yeah.
20
It's
at
good
the
for a
20s,
25-year-old.
early 20s, 18 and up. I
because
feel like it go up a year every time you go up a year.
yeah.
It should go.
26, 19.
I mean, I don't know what it should
20,
do, but you-
21.
Exactly.
Right. You 30, you gotta.
Mhm.
If you 30, you good with 21.
But
Yeah,
yo, but
21.
if I'm
I
not
would say
mistaken,
21.
But
for
But
sure.
I'm talking about how
Early
is that
20s.
relationship like? If you guys are bonding and you guys can relate to each other, then that's fine. But if I
But
just
if she playing with Barbie dolls and you are in
Yeah.
the shooting range,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
we
Like,
live in
different
we
things.
yeah, we
Different
type
enjoy
of
two
things.
different.
Nah, that's a fact.
We're on two
But
different
I
times.
think some in life, in this, speak for everybody, the girls and male and female, you can't control who you like.
Mhm.
yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
As a girl, and like I said, even going back on the topic of seeing all our life, we've seen young girls mess with older guys because that was a thing. You know what I'm saying? Those the girls whose mother wasn't buying them the Jordans, the Air Maxes, so they mess with the hustler of the hood.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And they did it for their purpose. No, it wasn't. I mean, like, no, do I think it's cool? No, but it happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like when you're from the hood, it's the norm. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things growing up in the hood is the norm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, such and such did that. People might be shocked. I'd be like, oh, word? That's about nothing.
Mhm.
Do you ever feel though like sometimes that you want to change that norm? Like there's certain norms you want to change.
I feel like that norm changed. as far as young girls messing with older guys. I
Yes,
think that's over.
That's
that
that's
was
not
over.
a thing anymore.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
And I'm
'Cause
happy.
You got social media now.
I'm
like,
happy. It's because the world is too open now.
Yeah,
Like,
you got
Yeah.
options.
too
You
many
can
people
see your
getting
options.
exposed to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before, like, you know, like I said, that way of living was cool because that was that time at that, you know what I mean? Whatever. But now, no.
It's
And I'm
not
happy
socially
because, you know,
acceptable.
it's crazy because a lot can happen. But, you know, like, not saying it's not happening because it's still happening.
Yeah, things
It's
still
just
gonna
that
happen.
because they not celebrities, it's not exposed. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a lot when you be a celebrity. It's a lot you can't do that people doing. It's still going on. Young girls are still messing with older guys. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
still
older
going on.
guys are still messing with younger.
Yes, they still is. It's not. It don't matter because they're not celebrities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you're a celebrity, everything matters. You can't do nothing. You sneeze, run like you got to really be on a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I say, then it's a double-edged sword because, like we just said about Drea with the young boy, she got a son his age. But in the hood, we go, whoo, you hitting something, moms? That's
Yeah,
fire.
that's fire.
Yup, that's the norm.
That's the norm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the norm. To where it's like, no, but nobody's holding her, going crazy on her and wilding her up.
Well, they
that she's
actually
pregnant
gave
by
her.
a 22-year-old.
They gave her a hard time about it.
Ain't nobody really give her a hard time about it.
Like giving
The
a male a
internet-
hard time. Giving a
the-
male a
the
hard time.
internet gave her a little, and then that's over.
Yeah, giving a male a hard time is like he got faced
going through
jail. He's going through lawsuits.
Yeah,
His
all
whole
type of
character's being like dragged on
They
public.
doing,
like,
right, they
you know what I
doing
mean?
to
Like,
her what they do to everybody else.
It's comments.
You get a week or two to get dragged, and then that's over.
She could turn her phone off, and I don't know, but I'm generally speaking, a woman can just kind of turn off
Right.
social media and kind of get that. But a man his whole freedom is now conflicted behind these types of tags of dealing with, you know, younger girls or, you know, just moving inappropriate with in any form of predator or grooming. Like it's heavily
Right.
like it's almost like it feels like nothing too bad can happen if it's a woman doing it. And that might be physically true, but mentally maybe that's not, because you know what I mean, maybe a woman could
Woman rule the world.
yeah, you know what I mean, a woman could make a guy make a lot
They
do a
rule
lot
the world.
make a young boy do a lot of things, you know what I mean, but it's just not looked at that the same. And I ain't really too mad at it. Maybe I'm just as backwards
You
to
know,
say I ain't too
you
mad
know what's
at
so
it, but
crazy too? I
get
got something
there's
to
a
say about
difference.
that too. Like women, they got a big influence on men. Like a lot of crackheads in the hood. You ask them how they did crack. Man, I was messing with this girl, and
Right.
you know what I'm
Nah, that's
saying?
a
Like,
fact.
so
Mhm.
like females, they got a lot of influence over men, and that's why it's really, really a big thing. Like you gotta know who you picking. You gotta know what type of women you messing with. You gotta know, because the wrong woman could really destroy you as a man. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. And a lot of us men are still the men of today, the men in our era is still like a lot of the men that come from the era, like single parents and stuff like that. It's a lot more, fatherhood is way more promoted and it's way more exposed and it's showing. I think a stat just came out that black fathers are shown to be in the household.
Yeah, I don't think
more.
it's like back then.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's like
said.
back then. So a lot of us come from that core. Back when we talk about that trauma or that mental space of being with a single parent and have just been groomed to be survivors. You know what I mean? So I think it's changing now as our youth is gonna grow and kind of know what it's like to know both their parents and see actual facts and proof that their parents was in their life. We got Instagram. We got no mother, no father could tell a kid your parent wasn't in your life. They wasn't here. Like, you know, you could have told me that growing up. You know what I mean? I ain't have no pictures like that. I ain't have Instagram and instant gratification to disprove what I was told by my family members and stuff like that. And a lot of us are groomed by the traumas of our parents and what they feel, their perceptions of how they were
Things
raised
worked
as
out.
kids. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree with
Right.
that 1,000%. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Before we go, do you guys believe in love?
Yeah.
no,
I do.
hell no.
Why?
Because love isn't real. Love is like,
Mhm.
let's be like, this is real life. Everybody gonna cheat. Everybody gonna do some fuck shit. So love is not real. Love is conditional. I love you under these conditions. If you can't meet these conditions, then I don't love you no more. I have to move on and find somebody else. That's how life is.
I mean, if you look at love as the word, maybe that's just a word that could mean anything. But I think that feeling that we feel that we define love for is real. Like I said, I got children. I know that feeling
Yeah,
that I would lose and put forth everything I can for a person or for another soul
yeah, for
is
sure.
real. You know what I mean? Now
I'm
maybe
talking about relationships. I ain't talking
yeah.
about
Nah,
no
nah, 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 nah.
kids.
We ain't talking
Of
about
course,
kids.
we love
That's
the
a whole
kids.
nother
We
level.
Romantic
love the
love.
shit
Say
out
love.
some
You ain't
kids.
say romance or
I'm
romantic.
talking
That
about.
shit is.
Romantic
That
I'm
shit
talking
is,
about romantic
man.
love is not
Look,
real.
it takes.
Everybody
Romantic
knows
love
that.
is not real.
Not
It's a
real.
waste of time.
It's
So
changing.
it's a
now.
waste
You
of
see your
time because
It's a
options.
moment thing.
it's a
I
delusion.
think.
Like
It's a moment thing.
you got to
Like he
be
said,
delusional
if you're not meeting this, then I don't love you no more.
to really think. You got to be delusional to really think
That's what
this
what he's
person
talking.
gonna be
I agree.
faithful.
Check it, right? We look at our grandparents, right,
Mhm.
and our parents and how they're still together, and like, or for those who are, and
Mhm.
a lot. You got to realize when they met each other, they couldn't just get on their phone and see somebody better. You know, you came across this person and you don't have no idea when you're gonna cross another person that make you feel or that you're as attracted to. You know what I mean? So you kind of cherish that relationship more. Now, one argument, I can get on the phone and see so many other options. It don't even matter. Like this is so like
It's like, oh, she acting
so
up.
weak.
Well,
Yeah,
like
you
I'm
know.
gonna hit.
said,
I'm gonna hit
it
Twinkie
goes-
with the big butt.
Right.
Yeah,
But
like
you said,
real
though,
talk.
it's just
not
that's
real.
I feel like it's
if
gone.
you
Like
really love, no matter what phone, what girl, what
yeah.
man you saw, what person got more money than, love is
Nah.
love.
I think the value is
Exactly.
just fading.
And,
Like
and
Love is love.
love shouldn't be all materialistic.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be on what that person got more and none of that.
Exactly.
Because
Because
love is love.
Exactly.
right,
Love
'cause
is
you
love
might
is
leave
you.
me. I might not have a lot. You might, why at the moment you feel like you want this and Birkin bags, you go with homie, but homie, that him buying you should come with a string. I'ma
Exactly.
slap you. He might be
Exactly.
abusive.
Yeah, you know it's so
all that,
crazy.
you
I
know
feel
what
like
I'm
that
saying?
too. I feel like even with like just period, like men and female, right? They'll get with like somebody else. Like they'll have a rider for them, and then they get with somebody else, and they like, oh, I'm with this person because this person make me feel happy now. But this person then instilled 10
All of
years
the-
of I
all
love
of-
you this, I
yeah.
love you that, and now he's not saying it as often as he used to. And then this new nigga come from around the corner, and now he's telling you everything he wants because he want to fuck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And then females are so dumb, and it's true. Like females would be like, "Oh well, my boyfriend my man ain't tell me I look good in 5 years." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that nigga really love you. He works every day. He
Yeah.
goes. He does everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga is complimenting you now, and now you love this guy.
But all
You know what I'm
what
saying?
I
Now
say-
you like, oh, he said I look good in this dress.
Right.
I said this for 10 years. I'm tired of
Right.
saying it. You know what I'm saying?
And
I'm showing you with my actions.
Nah, he
You know what I
absolutely
mean?
Right. He's
Like-
absolutely right.
Nah,
And
they're
the
right.
beginning of something is always fireworks. When you first get with a man, or something like for a female, when you first get with a man, and when us guys first get with a woman, it's fireworks.
Yeah.
We doing everything. It's new. We going out bowling, boop, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
After a while,
It fades.
it fades.
And you know-
until
and-
now, that's the test. Like,
Are
are
you
we
gonna
gonna go
stay
to that
together?
next step? Like,
Yeah.
Because
that's
you're
the
working
test.
on the next
Or
step.
you
At
gonna
some point, you
fold.
gotta.
A lot of
you
my
put
friends,
the work in.
a lot of my friends, like even with they like baby moms and stuff like that, like a lot of my homies, like from hood, from far rock, like you know how it is in the hood, bro. You know, like
Nasty.
a lot of
Yeah,
a lot,
yeah.
and I feel like this is what the girls fuck up at too, because it's like I said, a nigga come around for a couple days, like, oh, you the best, oh, you beautiful, oh, hey, what you want, a nigga gonna do that for so long, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when that nigga stop doing that shit and you see who he really is, like you said, even he might get you this, but it might come with a punch to your jaw. It
Right.
might come with this and that.
Mhm.
So by the time this girl realized, like, oh, damn, I'm in the wrong situation. Now this nigga don't even want you now because you already
over.
used and abused.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like you already used and abused. So now it's like you're trying to come back to me now, and I would be a fool to go back with you because you
Yeah,
already
no,
left
it's
me.
right.
You already left me once.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna let you. I'll be a fool to get left
Yeah.
twice. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
think-
know.
You
I
believe
think
in love?
I do believe in love.
Do you believe?
You look like you just like, wow, like
Just
you look
all
like
just
one of
wanna
them,
fall in
like,
love.
flowers
You wanna
and
fall in love.
butterflies.
Feel like this is what love. You
Yeah.
just want to be in love.
Yes, I'm
You a
like
lover
all
girl? You a
about
lover
love.
girl? You in your
Yes.
lover girl era?
Relationship right now.
Yes, and I love
Yeah.
love.
Look at the ring. Look at the finger. Look at the finger. You know how to look. All you gotta do is look at the finger. Check the
Yeah.
finger
I love
first.
love, and I do love relationships, but I do feel like you have to work. And
Mhm.
you have to like nurture each other and take care of each other.
Mhm.
But I do believe that people don't get into relationships and they don't do that. They like take advantage of each other
I ain't
versus
gonna
like
lie.
pouring into each other.
I got one more in me.
One more relationship.
One.
I think it's all. I think it's
But I
all a
want.
master plan.
I ain't gonna get. But you know
You know,
why?
I'll tell you after King finish.
Like I didn't have like terrible experiences in being in a relationship. Like even now, like me and my baby mom is mad cool.